bigger achievements.
But wait, do you know that small achievements can lead to bigger ones?
It becomes your habit. What happens then? Like, you can't stop yourself rewarding yourself every time you achieve something small.
Look at me now. I am very broke.
The three of us are very heavy spenders, so we're going to be. Hey, you can't look at me like that. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone's. Did you miss us? Did you? Did you? You should. I'm kidding. So, have you guys ever looked at something you bought and you thought to yourself, deserve ko to. Deserve ko to. You know? You know? that sweet moment when we convince ourselves that treating ourselves to something we don't really need is totally justified. Yeah? Yeah. And how often and how often we would say something along the lines of, it's alright, I earned this. Deserve ko to, I earned this. While totally overlooking the fact that our wallets, our bank accounts might be screaming for help already, you know? If you look at your bank account, there's already SOS there. Yeah. Yeah. So, in today's episode, titled Wanted or Needed, Unpacking the Deserve Ko To mentality, we will be exploring and delving deeper into the reasons behind our desire to treat ourselves, you know, the appropriate times to enjoy indulgences, and of course, when it starts to cost us more than we bargained for. Are you guys ready? Yes. So I am your host. I am your. Let me speak. Dang. Okay.
Miyane.
No. All right. So I am your host, Hilary Adindino, and this is my co-host, Ronald John Bitania, and Miss I'm sorry, Miss Shanine Cristel Hinaot, and this is As Juans. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Before we start, before we actually jump in, let's begin with the most basic question. What really is this deserve koto mentality, and what is self gratification? Does anybody want to explain? Mr. Ronald?
Give me the mic, you know. Well, the deserve ko to mentality means that I deserve this in English, and according to Noveno and others, 2024, this mindset is seen as a form of a self motivation, where individuals believe they deserve to reward themselves. For example, buying something nice or taking a break, because they feel they've worked hard, struggled, and achieved something. Passing it down to Miss Hillary.
Right. So, yeah, that was the definition of the deserve koto mentality for our viewers watching, Yeah. So, I have another follow-up question for that. Are you guys guilty? Are you guys guilty of that mindset? Like, do you guys, spend a little money here and there because you think you deserve it or something? Do you want to share your experience, Miss Shanine?
Um, yeah, I am guilty with that mentality because every time I see anime figurines, pins, anything anime related, I would think of the achievements that I haven't celebrated. And I would be like, "Oh my god, I should buy this to celebrate that specific achievement. Oh my god, I'll buy this one too to achieve the other one." Yeah, to celebrate the other one. Yeah. Ronald, do you have anything to share?
Yes, of course, and I love treating myself, or even with small achievement, because I think that I deserve this, and I think it's okay to uh to have a reward system for yourself, because why not? There's nothing bad about it. So yeah, I am guilty of this.
I'm pretty sure everyone is guilty of this. I'm pretty sure you're guilty.
But
What
you,
about you?
Me?
Yes.
I'm super guilty. I have like two parcels coming next week.
Oh my god. What are
I'm
you celebrating, girl?
advanced Christmas.
What?
I'm I'm celebrating advanced Christmas and my achievement for finishing PR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you deserve it.
I deserve it. I deserve it, So okay, I'm sorry. I'm turning red. Wow. That means I'm actually very guilty. So
Say,
yeah, I know we've all experienced the moment where we think we deserve something. So, I have a question for you guys. I have a question. why why do you think people feel the need to reward themselves even if it's just for something small, like a small achievement? And do you think this is healthy? Do you think do you think this is healthy? Like why do we really need that kind of um, gratification for ourselves? Why do we need? Yeah, answer me.
so, um, me personally, I do think that it's healthy. And I love rewarding myself even with just small achievements, and it keeps me really motivated, especially when I've achieved something. You know, that things when you've really worked hard, like sleepless nights just for you to finish something. And uh, for example, our practical research, it was I don't know, it was very chaotic, and there were a lot of sleepless nights, and uh, my group mates, the two of my group mates fell asleep, and the deadline is tomorrow, and I don't know, and I don't want to think about it anymore. It's finished. But by the time that we presented, our research got approved, and I was very happy. So I treated myself. I went to Jollibee and
No.
order lunch, and yes, because I deserve it, you know. And I do think that uh, people really think that they need to reward themselves because of uh, self compassion. When you need to do something nice as a form of gratitude for yourself, because of course you worked hard for it, and all those sweat and tears sweat sure,
Tears.
and you've achieved something nice, that, and what I say this, yes, you really deserve it. So it, so of course it's healthy because it boosts motivation, and uh you can celebrate small wins, and also support self-care. It's good with your mental health, when you achieve something, and you reward yourself, and you want to do something better, or you want to be better, so that you could reward yourself more, even if you can just reward yourself without any achievements, but still, doing something better and to be rewarded, it's a good thing. It reinforces positive habits, like for example, for For example, you know, you did good with your academics and you reward yourself. And because you rewarded yourself, you want to be better. And so you keep at getting better grades. And so yes, it reinforces positive habits. So yeah, I do think it's healthy. What can you say about it?
So, I think people reward themselves, even the small things, because it feels good. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's already night, so my voice keeps on cracking. This happens every night. My bad. My bad. So, it is their. I think it is their way to celebrate their achievements, the big and small, and um, it is also their way to give themselves a boost. So, is this healthy? Well, it can be. It depends. If rewarding ourselves turns into overindulging, um, overindulging to every little things that we do, it can be unhealthy. For example, it can lead to overeating and spending too much money. It can also make us less likely to work hard for beggar.
Beggar.
Bigger, bigger, guys, bigger.
Beggar.
Bigger.
Yeah, we spend too much like a beggar.
Yes. It will eventually.
So it will make us less likely to. Stop! Let me talk. um, Less likely to work hard to achieve bigger things because we already got used to. Why do I feel so hot? Because we already got used to rewarding ourselves over the small things, and according to a blog that I have read online, uh, there are a lot of downsides of instant gratitude because it can cause it can stunt our personal growth, and personal growth that means stepping out of our comfort zone, and um, instant gratitude would hinder us because, as I said, we already got used to rewarding ourselves over the small things, and we don't want to achieve bigger ones because, yeah, we we see small things as bigger achievements.
But wait, do you know that small achievements can lead to bigger ones? But I said earlier that self compassion. I apologize. It was self compensation. I just mixed it up. I made a mistake. People makes mistakes.
Okay.
So, but uh, when we achieve something small, it will makes us to achieve something bigger or something better. And uh, it doesn't mean that we reward ourselves for smaller things. Well, like some stunt us or our personality to do something good, because it's still an achievement, and without small achievement there'll be no big achievement.
Yeah, but those small achievements would pile up, and you can't really, like for instance, your finances. So the more small achievement you achieve, so the more you spend. So what happens to your financial stability? What happened?
Wait, but you achieved, as you said, that small achievements could piled up, but of course they piled up, and you can just reward yourself, and oh, I have so many achievements, I could just reward myself, and uh spend once, not just, not every one of them, because of course that would, my financial status would go down a lot, you know.
But what happens if the it became your it becomes your habit? What happens then? Like you can't stop yourself rewarding yourself every time you achieve something small. You will forget that mm, you will forget to reconsider your stability, your financial status, because as I said, it became your habit already. So you became not responsible. You, oh yeah, you're reckless. You became reckless. So
But I'll just have to compensate for it, I just need to
how?
have a better job.
But you still student. Not it's hard here in the Philippines. I think it's really hard to get a job if you're not college graduate, if you don't have a passport, if you don't have yeah, there's a lot of
run for politics.
yeah. But you don't have money anymore.
You'd have a better chance running for politics, you know, in the Philippines. You're gonna have a better chance running for politics than you can run as a politician, but you can't get a job because the qualifications are like there's a great difference. So if you want a job, just
Go outside. Yeah.
just go outside.
Go outside the Philippines.
Okay, so okay, going back,
Back to
going
the
back,
topic.
going back to our topic. So yeah, okay, so from both of their arguments, we can totally see, you know, the upsides and the downsides of this deserve ko to mentality. You know, self gratification, as what Ronald said earlier, it really is like it boosts our what do you call this ourselves, it boosts our motivation, it boosts our motivation. And like, yeah, it's all right to spend sometimes, you know, to reward ourselves whenever we achieve something we think is great. And but to moderation, because it can really become unhealthy, as what Shanine said. Because I'm telling myself this because money money is very scarce nowadays. Yeah. Like inflation in the Philippines. Yikes. It's insane. Yeah. So I'm also the same as Janine. My throat hurts. So yeah. This is a very important thing that we should discuss amongst ourselves, especially when we make purchases during times when we want something. And like, we really should consider our budget and our financial status, like what she said. So now, since we're already in the financial side of things, so like, yeah, I have another question for you guys. You know, how does this mentality affect our finances? You're right. You know, like, I feel like you've already answered this, but like, I just want to reestablish this question. Like, how does this mentality really affect our finances? Is it okay to indulge in little treats, or do they just add up to bigger problems? And like, at what point do we start crossing the line of self-care and recklessness? Anybody want to start? You know, anybody? Anybody?
So the key is, balance. And if your rewards fit within your financial means, then don't derail your long-term goals. If you just need to actually control happiness boost. And if you achieve something, if you want to reward yourself if because you achieve something, it should be balanced, not like you achieve I like you for example, you scored perfect in your quiz, and you want to celebrate by eating in a 7.99 samgyeopsal Korean barbecue. Is that a good thing? you know it's actually not bad to treat yourself, even the small achievements, with just the balanced rewards. For example, you want just need to for example, buy a cheap chocolate, like just like for example. And uh but if you're spending beyond, then that is no longer a healthy self-care. Yes. And uh your motivational value, like treating yourself, can help maintain your drive, and it makes easier to stick to goals. And but always be mindful when spending, because uh of course, when we spend a lot and we don't have any control with our uh, with this, if then it will lead us to, as we said earlier, we will be broke, and our financial status will be very down, because value we don't know the value of our achievements. Yes, and we just keep on spending just because we want to, and it's no longer healthy self-care.
Okay, so this mentality affect our financial by making us unstable, because we spend way too much without considering the bigger picture. Because um, the moment we achieve small things, even if we only buy a cheap product, or like something that we can really afford, but we achieve a lot of small things. It depends on you, like what kind of achievement is that. So it just depends. But uh, we we won't be able to keep on track on how much money we spend. Uh, Actually, I relate to that. There was this one time. No, it wasn't a one time, but it wasn't a one time. But let's just go to one of those times. So, I was in this. Where was I? Oh, it was a small festival kind of thing, and of course it's a festival, so there were a lot of things they sell there, like including clothes, food, um, toys, anything. And at that time I was like, oh, I'm just gonna buy the cheapest ones, because that's the only thing that I could afford or something. And since it was a lot, like there were a lot of options to choose, I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy in each store, but I will only buy the cheapest one. So at that time, I thought that I would be able to spend, because, as I said, I only bought the cheap products. But then at the end of the day, I was like, oh my god, where did my money go? I have a 1K allowance every week, so I have to manage that money. So it was only, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday at that time. And then when I got home, my money was like only 100 or something. And I was like, oh my god! Like, the week is way too long. Like, it's not even Friday. So, where did my money go? And then I felt guilty, because why did I spend? Like, why did why did I do that? Even if it was cheap, why did I think? So yeah, we should really consider things when it comes to rewarding ourselves because there are a lot of instances that we would think that, oh, I need this one even though we really don't need it. Like, have you experienced that?
Well, I've actually experienced that one because there was one time I was scrolling through TikTok, you know, and and uh, I saw this live selling. Uh, they're selling helmets, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's on sale! I need to buy this." Even though I've only got little to no money left, and I still need to save up for it because, of course, it's very expensive. But still, I I pushed the checkout button, and this is this 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 is the helmet. Yes, it's very nice.
Give us the
Here,
details.
here,
Give us the details.
here. Yes. See, it's very nice. How can you not check this out? It's very tempting. I was tempted, you know.
Wow.
They are good. They sell good things, and yes, and look at me now. I am very broke because I just bought something very expensive, and there's particularly no reason, just an impulse. You know, wow, I need to buy this because I want to. This,
You should wear this.
yeah. No, no. Later, after this, I will wear this later. Yes. So, yeah.
Yeah. So
Is
I
there something you want to share with us?
um so
There's a lot.
don't start. Like, oh no. I'm very I just this hit me so very deep. I'm I'm a very big impulsive buyer, and all of my friends know that. She knows that. Yeah. This this is from a week ago. I bought this a week ago from TikTok. You know, TikTok is always at fault here.
We're not promoting.
We're gonna beep this out. TikTok's gonna sue us. Ah. So yeah, I
We're not
can.
being sponsored here, guys.
This is not sponsored by TikTok. I just like, yeah, there are a lot of times where I would like, I can't even count how many times I've already pushed the checkout button on TikTok. I cannot count. Like, this month, I think, okay, this month I had like 4 or 5 checkouts already. And it's really bad, you guys. I'm pretty much addicted, and I think I need to delay TikTok now.
There's other shops.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna go on a online shop fasting. I think this is this is for my wallet. This is for the good of my wallet. I want it to live and have a happy life with full of money. But right now, it's not full of money. And yeah, I totally agree. We really need to be mindful when spending because I still remember those times where I would tell myself not to buy something to eat in school because I still had parcels coming in, and I have a weekly budget of 500 pesos. And when I check out something, it's usually 100 and 200 plus. And my upcoming parcels are 300 something. And I only have 200 in my wallet. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So, yeah, you guys, we really need to be careful with spending. And I think I think this video is made for me. I'm gonna watch this every day, just to remind myself how recklessness is not good, especially with money. You know, it's tight. Life is tight right now, and inflation, insane. It's insane. Okay, so yeah, you guys. All right, moving on. Yeah. Now we've established that the very, very financially abusing, financial abuse to our own money. Is that even a thing? But, anyways, here's another one. So, like, another question for you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? So, how can we distinguish between something we truly deserve and something we just want, you know? What is the difference between those, and where do we draw the line? What is the difference between deserving and just wanting? Like needing and wanting. This yeah, wants versus needs and deserve versus want. Yeah. Yeah. You wanna
Yes. I uh I want to answer the deserve part, but I would like to hear the one part from Shanine. Yes. So I'll be giving
Why?
the mic to Shanine. Let's go.
Um. So how do we distinguish the want over the what was it again? Deserve, the deserve. So we should wait. Sorry. We should avoid the want trap. Like we should always think thoroughly, because there's this one trap, as I said, that there are instances that we would think that this product is we would need this product, even though it doesn't really hold any it doesn't help us. Like for example, a trendy clothing, we would be like, oh my god, I need this, even though you don't really need that. Yeah, it's only FOMO. FOMO. Yes, fear out.
missing out?
Yeah, fear of missing out. So we should watch out for the one trap. Like that's like the most important.
So excuse me. You can actually it's actually very easy to to buy things that you really deserve, not you just want to buy it. For example, you just want to you bought a book just because you want to or because you can. And in distinguishing that deserve from want is uh hmm what is that building healthy habits, small intentional rewards can motivate you to stay consistent with good habits. And that if uh you celebrate your wins or you achieve something, then there's actually meaning why you rewarded yourself and that you actually deserve it. For example, just what I said earlier, uh in our research, that research subject, our research got approved, and we worked really hard for it. Sleepless nights, 3 days, little to no sleep. Just how hard is that? And of course, it got approved. We were very happy. So of course, we treated ourselves and to lunch, and it's not that big of a spend because just the name of celebrating it is already worth it. So I think that is, how you can distinguish what you deserve from the ones.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that answer. So, Yeah, I think deserve is a very subjective thing because, you know, when you want something, you think you deserve it. So those two actually can be correlated or something of the sort. And I totally agree. Like, if you want to buy something and if you can, then go ahead. But be responsible because, you know, your money is not infinite. And deserving and wanting, like, yeah, they can be connected, but also a bit different because some other people, like what Ronald says, there's like a value to something that you buy that makes you think that you deserve it, but some other people might think that you don't because in their eyes, it's just a small achievement and you don't deserve it. But it's on you. If you think you deserve it, then you deserve it. If others don't, then that's their problem. So, yeah.
But how often
Mm.
do we but how often do of course I just said shush. I said shush. I'm sorry for that. So how often do we justify the I deserve ko to even with things that doesn't even connect with an achievement, or like it's not even productive? Like how often do we justify that? Okay, so like I don't know. My question, I can answer my question.
Yeah, well, what's your question again?
How often do we justify the I deserve ko to mentality even if it's not even connected with the with any achievement at all? Like there are some instances
I
that we
mean,
would pretend that I deserve this even though we don't really deserve that.
I already told you. The word deserving something is subjective and it's totally up to you. Why did we switch places? Am I in the cons now?
No, it's just that you answered it.
Yeah, but I I really think that this is also a part of us Filipinos. We really like to celebrate small achievements as Filipinos. I think it's really in our culture, not just like today. I'm pretty sure. Also during like back then, they also enjoy treating themselves because they celebrate something worth celebrating and justifying the deserve ko to mentality today. Uh, how often do we do it? I think we do it pretty much all the time. you know, but I won't say it's totally fine because every person has their choice. They have their own agency. If they want to spend their money, then okay, go ahead. Like, yeah, it's your choice. And if you think that you deserve it, then go ahead and buy it. If you have the money to buy it, then go ahead. But if you don't, stop right there. Because that you how control yourself, you know. Fight the urge. Discipline yourselves. Yeah. Stop the urge.
Advice for you guys. So my advice for you guys to easily distinguish the difference between deserve ko to, I deserve deserve and want is that you should always ask yourself, does this align to my goals? Is this something that will help me? Like something related to that. So if the answer is no, then that's probably a want. So yeah, guys.
I totally agree. With the questioning ourselves, with Do I really need this? Will this will this even last? Am I going to be happy with this, or is this just another impulsive decision that I make just in the spur of the moment? Am I going to be happy about this tomorrow? If I buy this, will I be happy in the future? No, won't I feel guilty?
Long term.
Yeah, it's on. You need to think about the long term factor. So, yeah. Yeah, really. So, we really talked about a lot today, right? The psychological factors involving self gratification, how it's, mm, it's a factor that helps us feel a sense of joy, a sense of fulfillment for achieving something, and we reward ourselves, and it gives us, what do you call this, happiness. Do you feel happy when you spend something for yourself? Yes. Yes, we feel happy, right? Yeah. Hmm. My parcel, I think I'm gonna be happy with my upcoming parcels and also my friends because I bought some for them. It's Christmas time and they deserve it. Yeah. So, yeah, another factor is the financial status. We talked about the finances and how it affects this mentality, how this mentality affects um us financially. I I think they've given us very good arguments about how deserve ko to can um diminish our wallet and our money. You know, it's it's bad, really. So I think what's important that we need to remember is to be responsible when buying things we think we deserve. So, right? Yeah. Yeah. And distinguishing between the deserves and the wants, what we do, we question ourselves. We ask ourselves, ha ha, does this, is this really deserving? Am I really deserving of this? Do I really want this? Yeah. So, do you guys have any final thoughts? Do you want to say something to our viewers and all this day?
Yeah, so I just want you guys to encourage you guys to always uh to to celebrate your achievements, because life's too short to not celebrate your achievements, but then you should spend wisely, and uh, and be responsible. Don't spend too much, or else yes, it might cause your wallet to cry. Yes. How about you, Shannon?
Yeah, like connecting with yours. Yeah, you should always think responsibly because it's your action against yours, Char.
You are
Men versus men.
responsible of the consequences.
Yes. So I
With great money comes great
great
responsibility.
Yes.
Spider-Man.
We love Spider-Man here.
Yeah. This is not sponsored. Yes. Yes.
Name the 4 Spider-Man.
Four? Dagan ay. Beep that out. So there are a lot of Spider-Man. Peter Parker, Peter Parker.
Peter Parker, Peter Parker, Peter Parker.
Hey, Miles Morales, Gwen Stacy, Hobby.
We're already off track.
Oh my god, sorry guys. It's your fault. Hey. It was your question. Hey.
Yes. Let's go back.
Let's go back to our topic.
I'm sorry. So, yeah, I think that's all the time we have for today. We hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully. And hopefully we helped you pick up a thing or two about this mentality and the importance of balancing self gratification and self discipline. So yeah. The three of us are very heavy spenders, so we're going to be. Hey, you can't look at me like that.
Hey,
You-
I'm mild. I can
Mild.
control myself.
Mild spender, heavy
No.
spender. Hey, no, no, no. You shut up. That helmet. How much was the helmet? How much?
Confidential.
It's confidential. Okay. So yeah. It's okay to celebrate ourselves, you guys, but we need to be responsible. Or else our money will go flying to the air. Gone. Like bubbles.
Evaporate.
Evaporating. Yeah. So what? Nayon? Why are you there now?
Oh, he was talking
Pop,
about
pop,
a bubble. A bubble. A bubble.
Yeah, pop, papa. You talking about that? Yeah.
Like, ah.
Yeah, money.
Pop.
Give me my money. So, yeah. Thank you for spending your time with us today. And once again, think twice. You spent your time well. Yeah, thank you for spending time with us. We missed you guys.
Yes.
We missed you guys. We appreciate you guys. Stay smart, stay kind, and be responsible. Stay smart, stay kind, stay responsible, and we'll see you next time. This has been
As one. Bye.
Goodness. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell.
Leave a comment.
Bye, you guys. Ask Juans out.